Coach, good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for joining.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, Coach, you must be a happy man this afternoon. The season did not start so well. I mean, for your team, at the point in time, you also complained about considering numbers of goals, and it also ensured that you went to the market. But Abia Warriors, against all odds, kept pushing, got points away from home, and now they are going to the continent, the CAF Confederations Cup.
Happy man. No. I don't know how I'll say it. When you say I'm happy, I should be in the shoes of the Remo Stars coach to say I'm happy, because ordinarily in the league as it is, I didn't get to win the league, so I shouldn't say I'm happy. Yes, having been able to qualify the team for the continent for the first time, it's an achievement of its own, but then at least the league diadem would have been more satisfied. But I'm coming back to the team for the second time, and my first season here in the team, and we've been able to achieve this stuff. I think it's something worth celebrating, but at the same time, as a coach, I think I would always want to.
All right, Coach, I'd like to know what was going through your mind. At a point in time, I was in Ikene, Ikorodu City scored first, and your team, then Remo Stars equalized and went on to lead Ikorodu City. Your team were trailing at the moment, 1-0. What was playing through your mind? Did you at any point in time ask for the result of the other game? How were you handling the pressure of that your game? I'm knowing fully well that it would, the other game would definitely impact what your team is playing.
If you ask any member of my team, they will always tell you one thing I've always said. Let us run our race as fast and as best as we possibly can. I've never bothered about any other person's result. What I've always bothered about is my team, my results I'm able to achieve. And, I never got to even see the results of the other game, not until about 8, 9 p.m. last night. That was when I got to know the results of the other teams. My concern in the first half of our game, when we were actually 1-0 down, was, I think, in a way, I think it was psychological for me, because I turned the corner, like I told my players after the first half, too high. I needed to bring it down. I think my speech to the team was so much that the players, they didn't want to make mistakes. So I think what I had to tell them in their first half, after the first half, was, look, we are allowed. Even if we have to lose this game, let us lose this game playing the way we play. And let me put it on record here. I think it's unprecedented that any team will go 37 league games without a penalty. Abia Warriors played 37 league games without a penalty. And I don't think anywhere in the world, any team has gone this length of games. We were playing our 38th game in Lagos against Ikorodu. And I want to believe that we will be able to get a penalty. The questions I've asked over time is, have my team not done enough to be able to get penalties in the opponent's box, whether home or away? But we've had penalties called upon my team, home and away. I've considered penalties. And I tell my players all the time, look, nobody should take the credit of you. You guys have been able to achieve every single result that you've gotten. So nobody can tell you that the result that you got are induced. And anybody that has followed my philosophy, my team play, I've always believed that I could concede 58 goals, but I want to score 59 to be able to get a result. So yes,
okay.
I've been able to lose some games widely, but then here we are today, going to be representing Nigeria, either as a second place team or a third place team, whichever it is. Our last games will decide that position.
All right, Coach, before we let you go, it gets tougher. I mean, when you go to the continent, it means that you play against the very best from other parts of Africa. I know, yes, the league is running one game against Ikorodu City away from home. What should we expect from your team on the continent? How do you expect to build? And finally, you might also face a particular challenge, which is, of course, CAF may not approve the field right there in Umuahia. So what are you preparing already for what might happen should in case this happens from CAF?
If you ask anybody that knows me, they will tell you that definitely my first thing is that I never ever wanted to play in Umuahia. That is ruled out. I know that definitely we're going to be playing outside of Umuahia. The second thing in football, I think, first thing, you must have funding. Second thing is that you must have a good coach. They must be able to have a good team on the pitch. You know, we were going to sit back, review the team that we have this year. I came in and recruited almost 28 new players in the team. And it takes, from a football balance, we say it takes 3 years for you to be able to build a championship inside. Kudos to Remo Stars, they are league champions. But if you really look at them, they've had Ogumodede over time there, you know, and kudos to the management of Remo Stars too. They've had belief in him, you know, and consistency produces results. So I am not surprised at Remo Stars or Ogumodede win the league. This is what it should be, because he's been able to have the backings of the team. They have the financial muscles and all. And I believe he also has the technical know-how to be able to redirect the team, you understand?
Okay.
And I lost to him twice this year, but then he be rest assured that I'm going to beat him twice next year.
All
so
right.
That's the excitement of the league. You know, so.
Okay. All right, Coach. I must say a big thank you to you, for joining on today's edition of the show. We wish your team all the best. I'll be looking forward to how the team recruits and, you know, regroup ahead of this season, next season. That's talking about the CAF Confederations Cup. And I'm very sure that, of course, with your kind of style of play, that you would be able to push the team to greater heights. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much for joining.